Cheer, we back, man. I was about to say episode number, but I don't even know what episode number this is.
So this
We've
episode
been working.
5, everybody eats B.
We've been working. Everybody eats, B. I'll be at the crib, working from home, eating. I'll be in this bitch cooking. I'm talking about lunchtime.
Hey,
I'll be
them
in this
Zoom
bitch.
calls, bro.
Nah, but I don't be having my camera on though.
Nah, man. I be having my mic off, my camera off, my pajamas on.
Man, I swear I'll be in this bitch making fries, putting shit in the oven, straight up cooking meals in this mug.
And the funny thing is, like, I know they know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they know, cause it's some people at my job, like they got a lot of work to do, and then some people don't have that much work to do,
Right.
and them niggas that don't have that much work to do, I'm pretty sure them niggas be in this bitch just cooling, just
Bro.
getting paid.
I'm so fucking virtual fatigued right now. Like, this shit is ridiculous.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with working from home at first, but I'm definitely getting used to it now.
You fuck with it now?
I fuck with it now. I fuck with it now because I'm more comfortable.
It's the easiest check ever.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. It's
it
the
really
easiest
is.
shit ever.
To wake up and literally still be in your pajamas and go to work and still get the same amount of pay for that shit.
Yeah, that shit's crispy.
It's just crispy. Cause like I think at first I feel like I needed to always be doing something.
Right.
Or something. I feel like somebody was kind of watching me. I feel like kind of paranoid a little bit in a sense.
See, I cover my camera with tape and shit.
Yeah, honestly. I do that too.
I don't want to take no fucking chances.
Yeah, I do that too. But now I be in this bitch. I be having first take on. I be watching to the news. I be watching the news
shit with the mic off.
Yeah,
this pussy ass conference call.
Right. Like, damn, motherfucking meetings, bro. What the fuck? I've been fucking meetings all goddamn day, bitch.
Yo, I seen a video a couple months ago on Wellstar. It was a fucking conference call, whatever. It was like 9 people on there. Yeah. A guy told the rest of the group, like, hey guys, I'm just gonna log off for the rest of the day since I'm not part of this agenda.
Damn.
And fucking he thought he turned his camera and his mic off. This shit was still on. This nigga went outside in his kitchen to grab some fucking tissue, came back with some lotion, started unzipping his pants, and they're trying to get his attention. They're trying to get his attention. Like, yo, what are you doing? Your mic's still on. I mean, your fucking camera's still on. This nigga was about to start wanking.
Dang, he was about to start jerking the chicken on camera.
People was cracking up. Some people start closing their laptops. Like, hell no, I'm out of here. I ain't trying to see this shit.
Fuck that shit. I would have quit.
I would have sued the company for emotional distress or some shit.
Right. Hell no.
That nigga thought his shit was off.
Nah, that nigga wild for sure.
That nigga like, I'm about to get off and then get off.
Right. I'm about to get one off real quick. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
I never wanted to have that moment. But see, I ain't never gonna just start, doing that immediately after. So I mean, that's desperation mode.
And not on the fucking company laptop. Like, nigga, I got a fucking company laptop, nigga. I'm not about to be doing no shit like that.
You're gonna be like, why is this keyboard sticky? Like,
right. Why is X videos in your history, nigga? Like, what you doing?
Exactly. Oh
what
man.
What Pornhub doing?
I fuck with working from home, but home is like that place where you go to get peace. Now everything is literally brought into your home.
Right.
That's the only thing I don't fuck with about it.
Yeah. Sometimes it is hard to differentiate. Like sometimes, like I work a little bit after. Like I work till like sometimes like 5:30. It's like recently I have been.
Yeah.
But like usually in the office, like I go in 4:30, I'm out that bitch. Because at home it's like, you there, you just kind of sitting there and then it's like, oh damn, it's 5. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely. And when you at home, you got a lot of time to discover a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like you can surf the web.
You can surf, yeah, exactly.
I'll be on YouTube all fucking day.
Yeah. Cause then like what happens is like I'll be fucking procrastinating all throughout the day. Like I'll be bullshitting on YouTube and shit like at 1, 2, like damn, I ain't get this shit done. And then it ended up 5:30. I'm like, I gotta get this shit done today. Fuck it. I'm gonna keep working.
I was on YouTube and I checked out Tory Lanez new video. I wanted to ask, what do you think about him, pretty much making that comeback into, his career? Is, a lot of people thought it was over for Tory. They said cancel
because he shot Megan.
He allegedly, shot her, but
I thought he admitted it.
His new album.
He said he shot her, didn't he?
Nah, he didn't. His new album, he denies it.
Oh, I thought he
dropped the album.
I think he shot her.
I don't know.
I thought he said it. I thought he came out.
No, she said that he did, but he denied it throughout his album. But I thought his album was pretty solid. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
Yeah, have
cool.
you checked it out?
Fuck no. I'm
It's
not
hard,
checking for no
honestly. That
goddamn
shit's
Tory
hard.
Lanes.
That's just hard.
Nah. He
Are
just
you able
kind
to
of
separate the music
goofy.
from the artists?
No, because I that's not what I do. I'm at a kind of at a point in my life where if you a goofy, I'm probably not gonna fuck with you.
I can understand that.
I'm probably not, and I think he a goofy.
But R. Kelly has some of the best music though.
R. Kelly, yeah. Quite honestly, I've never been too big of an R. Kelly
Whoa,
fan. Yeah, right. Step in the name of love.
That nigga R. Kelly got so many like sex anthems. It's
Yeah,
like that nigga got a song called Sex Planet. I had fucking came across on Spotify.
That nigga was
That
probably
shit's so
talking
funny.
about some little 13-year-old.
That nigga was like Jupiter, Pluto. That nigga
Oh,
said,
I think I heard that song before.
that nigga said, "Let me hop into your Milky Way." That nigga said, that shit was so funny. Like that nigga turns everything into something sexual.
Galaxy.
Yeah, exactly.
Galactic. Nah, yeah, I never been too big of an R. Kelly fan. R. Kelly fan in my life anyway.
I feel you, man.
I mean, that's that.
But
I mean, somebody like Wale makes some pretty decent music. But I think he kind of goofy.
Wale is like, yeah, he does a lot of goofy attention type.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
bro, you see Jay had a better album than mine? Like, probably, bro.
I would enjoy his more than yours.
Yeah, probably, dog. Juicy J got slaps.
Yeah, it's like he's like fighting for your respect too hard.
Yeah,
it's like, nigga, if I want to give you my respect, I'll give it to you.
He's like that nigga that calls himself the GOAT. Nah, bro, it don't work that way. Like, somebody else got to call you the GOAT for you to be the GOAT.
He's like, what's my man's Jacquees? He said he was the
king of king of R&B. Like, come on, nigga, you not.
Yeah, one song that people kind of recognize,
which was a fucking wasn't that shit a fucking cover?
It was a collab with Dej Loaf. You talking about that song?
Oh, that's on he had that other song. He had you.
Oh yeah, it was a cover.
He had you. Oh, in bed.
Right.
Bed. He had cover.
Now that's some trolling that shit. But I think Tory was trolling. And that's kind of why I fuck with it, because I ain't gonna lie, people thought it was over for him, and he put up some numbers on that video. I was like, damn, this shit's hard.
Nah, he kind of goofy to me. I can't say I fuck with Tory Lanez.
I think you should give it a spin.
Nah,
I would give it a spin.
I took your recommendation about King's Dead. Is that what
King Disease?
King Disease. Oh, King Dead is that J-Rock song. King Disease. I gave that a spin.
Yeah, you fucking with it.
I fuck with that.
I fuck with it too.
Nas be still be spitting.
Yeah.
And like you said, the production on that bitch, his boy did his thing on that.
He did his thing. I think,
and he had good ass features.
You know, I think like 444 had like a similar element where everything was produced by No ID. Mm-hmm. So it had a lot of consistency and shit.
Right.
And that was one of Jay's best albums. Honestly.
I agree.
Like that's probably in his top 3, top 4.
Because you can see the artist's growth in the albums, especially even in King's Disease and in 444. Like you can see he's going from I used to be selling drugs out in Marcy to, you know what I'm saying, I sold some artwork for $1 million and now it's $2 million. Next year it's gonna be worth $8 million. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that type of stuff. So you know, I definitely I like the growth, and he's like more family oriented now.
Yeah, I like when artists are true to life. Like they're not trying to keep up with what's going on. They're like, look, I'm bringing myself into what's going on. Yeah.
And especially when you an old nigga, like you can't be talking about you whipping it in the kitchen no more.
Nah,
like,
you can't be talking
about like damn near 45, my nigga. Like,
I mean, you can talk about bitches, but just talk about them in a sophisticated way.
Yeah. Don't be saying you fucking on nobody.
Nah,
like, I don't want to hear Nas saying you fucking on nobody.
Don't say nothing you never said in the 90s, basically.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself for sure.
I don't even know any other music that's been out. I haven't been checking.
I
haven't been checking as much.
Not me either. Big Sean's album really didn't have much replay value to me, so I ain't been really checking it. I do fuck with that one song though he got with Anderson .Paak and Early Mac. And Wale is on there too. Yeah. But other than that, that's about it. New music.
I haven't heard any, honestly.
I was actually about to give Lecrae a chance. Okay. I wanted to listen to like the first. I listened to like the first song on one of his, I think his latest album, but I just didn't get past it. But I do want to.
I was gonna ask you, do you think we'll get a Kendrick album before 2020's up?
No.
And that'll be 3 years since he dropped.
Yeah, I don't think
going on 4.
I don't think we'll get anything from Kendrick anytime soon.
Nah, he's been too cold.
Yeah,
but Kendrick could heat up at any point.
Well, I mean, you don't know what he's been doing. You don't know.
I think he's working. I think he's working. I just don't think the layout will be right for this year. Mm-hmm. I think he's probably like he's gonna try to attack the spring it depending on how it looks.
The thing about
Too much
Kendrick,
shit going on.
the thing about Kendrick though is like a lot of artists like J. Cole, for instance, has put out like little 5-song mixtapes, 3-song mixtapes. Like I don't see Kendrick doing that really.
No. He's
like he had the Truly Yours series and shit. Like he was putting out like 3-song mixtapes here and there. Somebody like Crit would do that too, like put out like 5 songs here and there. I think what I'm saying, sometimes people need that to kind of keep your name relevant.
Yeah, but I don't think Kendrick needs it though.
Nah. When he comes back out, whatever the next thing he drops is gonna be highly
agreed.
Highly
now, I think Drake is gonna drop
before 2020.
Probably this month, honestly.
An album?
Yeah, he's heating up.
He had this shit with Dirk.
So he's.
What else though?
I mean, but Drake is one of those OVO October is my favorite month type of guys. So he's gonna try to drop something around that time. And apparently the title of his new album is called Certified Lover Boy. So I mean, that should be an interesting album. Yeah. I haven't listened to a Drake album in a couple years, to be honest with you.
The thing I like about Drake can like make fun of himself and like he's the only nigga that can have an album with that title.
That's just silly.
But it's gonna be funny as hell, and then like he gonna sell on that bitch because Drake is musically Drake is that nigga dog.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Musically, like that nigga can't miss. Like that track he got with Dirk, I fuck with that shit heavy. That track is hard.
Laugh Now, Cry Later.
And even Dirk, I seen Dirk was on Nas album, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, Dirk heating up. Okay,
I thought that was nice. That was a nice feeture.
Yeah, that was a nice feature.
Very surprised.
Dirk is heating up out here. Cause we was day one Dirk fans. I'm talking about L's up for them hitters.
So yeah. I think I seen a story come across just on one of these hip hop websites. People apparently were clowning Lil Reese for selling 500 units of his new project, which I thought was kind of like, I mean, it was a mixtape, so and then he's not known to sell a bunch of records, and people don't even buy records, so
people don't buy records.
I didn't really see that as something to be clowning somebody about.
Yeah, I mean, niggas stream shit nowadays.
Exactly.
So if you
but it just sounds funny when people say he went.
If you're not getting streaming numbers, then yeah,
It sounds funny when people clown somebody and say he went triple aluminum foil or something like that. You know what I mean? Triple acrylic wood or something like.
Right.
But I'm telling you, give Tory shit a spin. That shit's hard.
Nah.
He's addressing. You gotta at least appreciate he gave his side of the story.
I'm not interested in it though. I'm not even interested in the whole situation, quite honestly.
I can understand that. It's goofy.
It's goofy as hell.
But I don't want to just
Tory Lanez shooting Megan Thee Stallion like this nigga.
Allegedly.
Like, come on, bro. Like this that was it. Was there a couple?
They were getting it in. Yeah.
Like that shit don't even seem like they would be a couple. Like Tory Lanez and like she probably got about 6 inches on this nigga.
Everybody has that perception. He addressed it. I think you should give at least 1 or 2 songs a listen.
No.
I'll tell you will fuck with it. I'm telling you, I will fuck with it. I fucks with it. You know what I mean? So
I gave King Disease it. That's your take.
And that's my point. If you fuck with King's Disease, I'm 1 for 1. So
come on, bro.
Go 2 for 2.
Don't put those in the same boat.
No, I'm not putting them in the same boat. I'm just saying, like, my recommendations.
I don't want to hear this nigga talk like a Jamaican.
No, he don't.
And talk about that nigga from? Always be trying to act like he Caribbean, bro.
Nah,
Get the fuck
Drake.
out of
That's
here.
Drake.
No, Tory Lanez be doing that shit too.
That's just some Toronto shit, honestly. That's just some
T-Dot shit.
But you gotta get some Canadian niggas, man.
I ain't got shit against Canadian niggas. I just don't fuck with Tory Lanez.
Who's the goofiest nigga to you? Like the goofiest, like on some
rap nigga?
Rap, rap nigga. Honestly, to me, it's the Game. Honestly, it has to be the Game.
He's up there. Nah, but I used to fuck with Game like back documentary LAX. He was my favorite rapper actually.
I mean, obviously Tekashi. I mean, that'd be a no brainer. But
I don't even call him goofy. Like he's just lame.
Right.
That nigga like when I say goofy, it's like you kind of actually kind of good, but like you still kind of goofy.
Meek Mill is very goofy to me.
Meek Mill. I mean, I guess still a goofy.
Yeah, he's.
I don't think so. I fuck with Meek.
I think. Who else? Because there's a couple.
I mean, Wale, of course. I mean,
Wale is. He's
a poster child.
I think Tiger's a goofy. Honestly, he's kind of a goofy.
Soldier boy.
It's a lot of them.
Lil B.
Lil B, he
That nigga was a goofy.
He not a goofy.
Fuck her mouth. Let me get that head, bitch. Suck my fucking dick, bitch. Nah, that nigga.
Yeah, but I don't know, Tory. I mean, I can see what you mean though. I can see what you mean.
That nigga, I don't know. And then that nigga like 5'2".
See, he addresses that. He's like, I'm not no fucking 5'2".
How tall? He's 5'4"?
5'7".
That nigga ain't 5'7".
That's
Hell
what he said. That nigga said he 5'7".
Hell no.
That nigga had a line. He said, if I stand on my wallet, you can see my thighs in heaven.
See, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
That nigga silly.
I don't want to hear that.
That nigga Tory. But Tory, he's multi-talented. That's why I fucks with him.
Because that nigga think he a reggae artist, and then that nigga be trying to rap.
He got on his singing shit though.
Nah, bro.
We should play a track.
That Bate Boy. Nah.
After this, whatever.
I'm good on the Bate Boy. I'm good on the Bumbaclot.
Doesn't wine.
Right. I'm good on Tory Lanez, man. You got Nas on me, but
yeah. As far as music, that's all I got. I ain't got another shit.
Music, nah, yeah. Hell nah, nothing really. Just old shit.
I've been listening to a lot of old shit in general.
Oh shit, yeah.
But you know, a lot of shit going on in the world. The NBA Finals.
The NBA Finals, the Lakers is about to beat these niggas. It's no competition.
Man.
They got their whole motherfucking squad injured. They got their best player injured.
Be honest, the Kyrie shit is more interesting than the NBA Finals.
Oh, yeah, we definitely got to touch on the Kyrie shit. So this nigga Kyrie, man. This is your man's. Kyrie is your man's. Kyrie is goofy.
No, Kyrie is not a fucking
Kyrie is goofy.
He's not goofy.
This passive-aggressive ass nigga gonna say, I'm the most clutch player I ever played with. And then this nigga, when people start addressing the goddamn statement, he want to say, "Oh nah, what you talking about? It wasn't about LeBron. Why you got to bring LeBron into it?"
He said. He said, "I've always felt like I've been the number one option down the stretch
on every team I've ever played it,
which is true.
Which it has some truth to it. It has some truth to it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't call it the absolute truth, but there's some truth to it. Yes,
I mean." He proved it. You know, he proved that he was the
go-to
guy.
But when people want to bring up LeBron, like it's like, why did he deflect? Why he didn't just say, "Yeah, I was mentioning LeBron. LeBron had something to do with it."
Because then people gonna take it 1,000 ways.
But I mean, I think people would the message would be a lot more direct rather than him leaving it up for interpretation.
I don't think
that's what he.
I don't think he said that to take a shot at LeBron though. I think he didn't state facts.
I understand. It was a half fact. I wouldn't necessarily say that was a 100% fact.
Every team that Kyrie's played on, he's been the go-to guy down the stretch. That's a fact. Other than now,
not all the time. Not all the time in Cleveland. Not all the time in Cleveland.
Yes, he was.
Not all the time.
Him and LeBron played together for 3 seasons.
Right, and I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say every single time down the stretch, Kyrie was the person that they gave
primarily he was.
In situations, he was. In the finals, he definitely was.
In 70% of the situations, he was.
Because my brother posted a picture on Facebook that you saw.
I laughed at it.
You laughed at it. And you saw the numbers.
LeBron fans, look.
But you saw the numbers. The numbers were there.
You know why that picture was laughable? That shows LeBron's stats from his entire career. Then they just take a small sample of Kyrie's career with LeBron.
I don't think it did, though. It said for the 3 years of when they were playing together.
That said, it had an asterisk by Kyrie's. And it said with LeBron. But with LeBron, it didn't have an asterisk. So that's his whole career.
I didn't really look at the picture, all that.
Yeah, look at it
in depth. But
just look at it. It's fucking. I'm like, come on, man.
He wasn't always the go-to guy though, like down the stretch. I get what you're saying. Game 7 in the playoffs, he was.
That's the most important game.
That's the most important game. But I hear that. But I mean, so when they tried to address the situation about LeBron, why didn't he just say? I mean, yeah, LeBron was in that. I mean,
you can say that was trolling. That was a bit of trolling, but
he was trolling.
I think because look, if he said, yeah, I was talking about him too, then you're gonna have. Oh, Kendrick Perkins, that nigga. Oh, Kyrie, that nigga. Oh,
Bam out of the bayou.
You know, every time Kyrie says something after that, then it's he must be talking about LeBron, so we're just gonna spin it. Every time he says something, it's about LeBron. It's like That's why I fucking hate the media sometimes. It's just like,
but I mean, like, if you're gonna say something about the best player on your team at the time, not even the best player though, because.
But here's the thing.
Well,
just the fact that we're talking about him and LeBron was his point, because he said every team. Now people take it as, oh, LeBron. It's like he said.
Well, I mean, who was he talking about? He wasn't talking about Tristan Thompson. He wasn't talking about Anthony Bennett, my nigga.
Look, he
definitely wasn't talking about Kevin Love.
He was talking about himself. He's like, every team I've ever been on.
Yeah, but when you talk about the team, you bring up your teammates.
But LeBron is not his only teammate.
But LeBron is a person that would be compared to in terms of who was to take the shot down the line. Because on the Celtics, it obviously was him.
LeBron's mentality is, I'm gonna make the right play. It's not, I'm gonna take the last shot.
Kevin Durant, being a go-to person down the line, it all encompasses whether you want to make the right play.
He's specifically talking about the shot. He's specifically talking about the shot.
Like I said, there's truth in that.
Because he said, I looked at KD and I'm like, that motherfucker can make that shot too.
Yeah. And it probably was times where Kyrie was like, LeBron probably not going to shoot that bitch.
You can tell when LeBron's like,
nah. He's timid.
You know what I mean?
It's a lot of instances.
So I don't see the problem with his statement.
The problem was he was passive aggressive with it. He was aggressive when he made the statement. No. And then when somebody tried to check him about it, like, were you talking about LeBron? Was he do?
You know why? I would have deflected too, because you're trying to make it about LeBron. He's saying that's the point.
Who was it about?
It's not about LeBron. It's about him. It's about Kyrie. That's my point. The fact that people turn it into
he made it about himself, but then first of all, he brought KD into it. So it's like,
that's
opposed to
that's his teammate.
And LeBron was his teammate. So he's like,
why does he have to show LeBron favor? That's not his teammate. Why does he have to paint him in a positive light?
It's not even about painting him in a positive or negative light. But if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna do either, say it.
No, like you can't. You don't see. Listen,
I'm like, man,
this is the problem with the media. They try to force you to make a certain statement or put out a sentiment, and if you don't, then you're a bad person, basically. And
if I'm like, all the niggas I went to high school with was bitches. And then I went to high school with you, and then you confront me about this shit. I'm like, so I'm a bitch. And then I'm like, nah, bro. Why you trying to put brothers against each other?
That's not even. Come on, man. Fucking no.
I can't just soften my statement now that niggas confront me about this shit. If I said it, then I said it.
This statement served two purposes. It was obviously to boost Kevin Durant's confidence in saying, look, I look at you as probably the best player on this team. I'm capable of what you are, but you're the best player. That's a tacit way of saying that. And that's also a way of saying playing with him is going to be different from playing with LeBron. That's pretty much what he's saying.
Exactly. And you just brought LeBron into that conversation.
Right, but you can't force somebody to put out a statement or a sentiment.
But what you just said is what he's saying. So
it is.
As opposed to playing with LeBron, he wasn't very comfortable taking a lot of shots.
But that's so like you gave the example. You said everybody from all the dudes from the high school that we went to are bitches. And then you said, so you talk about so-and-so, you talk about Albert or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I wouldn't really talk about Albert, but he can get it too, basically.
Right, if the shoe fits, you talking.
It's one of those if the shoe fits.
But I'm saying though, if I say everybody is bitches, and if you bring up one person's name, then okay, then I'm gonna have to be like, yeah, they
but see, when you bring up one person's name, now you're making it directly about them. When you're talking about everybody, that's the point. When you're trying to single out LeBron, then you're making it about LeBron when it's not about him. It's about everybody.
But in that situation, though, if somebody was to say and bring up a certain person's name, oh, and by the way, if anybody is listening to this, no, but I didn't say that for real. I'm just using that. I'm just using that as an example. I pretty much fuck with everybody from my head.
There's nobody named Albert that I know.
Right. But anyway, if I was to bring that up, if somebody was to bring up a specific person's name, then I would be like, yes. Because they're in that group of people that I consider bitches.
But here's the thing, though. You can't force him to put out a statement that you want him to.
You're or make like, yes, he's a bitch too. But everybody's bitches, but yes, he's a bitch too. How can't you be like, no, it ain't about LeBron. He's excluded. He's not excluded.
No, he's not excluded. Kyrie knows what he was doing. But he doesn't want to get into a back and forth with fucking Kendrick Perkins and everybody who works for the mainstream media. They're bronsexuals.
Especially ESPN.
It's not even funny. It's like, damn.
ESPN. Oh my God.
So I mean, it is what it is. But he's right though. KD is the only person that he can look at and be like, that motherfucking can make the shot. And that's all that conversation
There's
should
truth
be
in that
about. It
statement.
shouldn't even be about LeBron.
There's truth in that statement. I agree. There's definitely truth in that statement because LeBron's not that scoring closer.
No.
He might fuck around and pass to Dellavedova for the last shot if he's open.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He definitely could do that because that's the quote unquote right play ass nigga shit that he likes to do. And
But
you got to know personnel. Like you can't throw it to Dellavedova for
fucking NFL though, because we touched on Lamar Jackson and Pat Mahomes playing against each other, and Pat Mahomes showed him who's
that nigga's the goat of goats, bro. That
I
nigga Pat Mahomes is cold as
I
fuck.
say he's the best quarterback I ever seen.
He's probably the best quarterback there ever was.
I mean, I'm still give that to Tom Brady. But I think
you want to say skill wise.
I think Pat is all that nigga
skill wise.
He's like the Kyrie of football in terms of like skills. Like if you just look at his attributes,
the Kyrie that nigga football, that nigga is not the Kyrie of football.
No, he's probably like the but he's one of the best. He's talent wise.
Like Tom Brady is like Tom Brady is Jordan. Pat Mahomes is LeBron.
Pat Mahomes is Steph Curry.
Mm.
He's Steph Curry.
Well, he's very early in his career.
Yeah,
we want to put it like that. But no, LeBron when first came into the league, that nigga was electric. Niggas was lining up to see LeBron.
Cam Newton is the LeBron of football.
Cam Newton has no rings, no Super Bowls.
He on the Patriots.
Yeah, he on the Patriots. He has no Super Bowls.
He'll get one. No, actually, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers will be the LeBron. That nigga stays in the mouths of these fucking mainstream pundits. It's like, come on, bro.
He does.
It's like, what has he done?
Man, that nigga Stephen A. always be saying that shit. But no, Patrick Mahomes is that nigga. Lamar Jackson played good as hell as well.
I fuck with Lamar. He's like Michael Vick 2.0.
Yeah, right. So I fuck with Lamar. I fuck with them. I fuck with the fact that it's two black quarterbacks that are damn near the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now. And then you probably have Deshaun Watson up there as well.
They make watching football really fun, honestly. Mm-hmm. I'm not even a football dude.
Nah, me either. I never really been a football nigga.
But they like Pat Mahomes makes me want to go like, damn, I might watch this shit actually.
Yeah. I'm gonna tune into the Chiefs. Whenever the Chiefs is on, the Ravens is on. It's a few teams I'll tune into. Like the big name teams.
I just can't fuck with football because it's too much stoppage. Like it's not as fluid as basketball.
Right.
It's like, come on, man. Every fucking play.
After that, it's a stop.
Yeah.
40 seconds on a little on the clock before you can snap it again.
It's like baseball.
Nah, baseball on TV is ass. In the arena is cool because it's a good environment, but on TV, nah. That shit's pretty trash.
But yeah, I mean, there's so much other shit going on in the world. Doc Rivers' ass is now the coach of the Philadelphia 76ers.
Hell yeah, then I'm not really fucking with that because they're going to be ass regardless.
But I think Philly is one of those underdog type cities, and that kind of fits with Doc Rivers because now he got to prove himself again.
I mean, he stepped into a pretty decent team if they were to play right, but they probably aren't going to because that's just their history.
He should have fucking picked up his option to go with the Pelicans.
Yeah. But shit, I don't know.
It's a couple other teams. It's a couple other teams still looking for coaches.
Yeah.
Billy Donovan is the coach of the Chicago Bulls now.
Yep, I saw that.
So OKC is without a coach. Mm-hmm. The Pacers, the Pelicans.
Millen is gone.
Yeah.
Pelicans, yep, they need a coach. Doc Rivers probably should have just stepped into that Pelicans coaching position, but
I think back to this finals though, real quick before we wrap up. This is probably one of the trashiest finals I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I agree.
On an entertainment level.
I agree. These niggas started Tyler Hero. These niggas started Duncan Robinson and
Myers Leonard.
And fucking Myers Leonard.
Looking like fucking the Duke basketball team or some shit.
Like, dude, y'all niggas need help. Y'all niggas need help.
But it is what it is. Miami's two of their best players.
Two of their best players are out. Bam and
Dragic.
Bam and Dragic, and then
even Jimmy is kind of hurt.
Jimmy is laboring an injury, so we'll see. Lakers are up 1-0 now. We'll see. What's your you predicting sweep?
Sweep.
Peace.
Peace.